Hey guys, Josh Schenken here, creator of the Ultimate Sandbag Core Training System, and I'm joined here today with Christine James. Christine, nice to have you.
Thank you.
One of the best aspects of developing this dynamic variable resistance program is getting to meet great people like Christine, people that have been athletes and now are trying to find a way to motivate themselves for their future and their well-being. So Christine, what is it about the Ultimate Sandbag that really drew you to it?
Just the fact that it's so dynamic. It's got a lot of different elements of strength, power, coordination, stamina. I think it looks cool when you can do it right.
Yeah, and you told me too, one of the cool things was you've been an athlete. So what was your sport growing up?
Oh, I was a long distance runner. I've been running since I was 8, ran in college from anything from the half to the 10. So, you know, I really wished I would have had something like this then.
Because one of the cool parts is that you can train a lot of the components that go to running, like your stability in the hips, the single leg strength, all those things that are very compatible, and conditioning in a different way that's really applicable to what you're doing. So it's a nice form of cross training, right? It
is. It definitely would have helped balance, teach me about stability, and probably would have prevented a lot of injuries that I had.
Very cool. And Christine really gave me a good idea. You know, one of the things that we've been working on here is developing standards and to understand when are you doing well with your program. How is it when you use your Ultimate Sandbag you can measure your progress? So one of the things that Christine developed was the milestone workout. Sort of gave her a milestone. I know with that running background, something very relatable to her. So she picked 4 drills that she was going to challenge different components of fitness with. We have stability, we have strength, coordination, athleticism, and conditioning. So what we're going to do is I get the hard part. I'm going to sort of cue you guys to it as Christine goes through the workout and basically give you an idea of, in the future, how to train to get to where she is now and how you can progress beyond that point.
How to even improve.
Absolutely. So the first drill we're going to do is our rotational clean lunge with a pause at the top. So I'll let Christine actually demonstrate a few repetitions first. Nice. So what she did is she's doing the rotational lunge, but she's driving more vertically up, stabilizing the top. Bringing the knee towards the chest allows her to drive through that hip. Because she's getting 3-dimensional loading here, this is a great drill to see how her stability through her hips are. If she's not able to stabilize that knee at the top, we know she doesn't quite understand how to activate her glutes, which is going to prevent a lot of low back pain and injury. It's also a great drill for power, as we've seen working with other athletes. That ability to drive forward activates the hamstrings and glutes, which is really important in power development. So when we have a strength and stability drill, we basically want to see 5 repetitions each side where you're able to pause at the top for at least a 1 count consecutively. The other aspect is doing a little conditioning. So we're going to take the traditional thruster and put a little twist to it. So if Christine takes the bag to the side, and you always want the broad side of the bag coming up to the shoulder, what she's going to do is she's going to squat all the way down, drive all the way up to the other side. She's going to do this for 30 seconds. She's going to count the amount of repetitions she can do in 30 seconds. She never sacrifices the integrity of the exercise, meaning that she doesn't start bobbing underneath it or short arming the exercise, or not going to full range of motion or squat. So if she cannot complete the 30 seconds, she's just going to simply record, or you're going to record the amount of repetitions you are able to perform now, because we're going to set your base right now. We're going to tell you how to train for this later on. The next component we're going to come back to is stability and strength phase. So now what she's going to do is a single leg deadlift to a row. So I'll have her demonstrate. And then drive those hips forward. So now we're going single leg exercise, but also having an upper body pulling movement. It's really a good way to sort of test people's ability to coordinate the whole body together. If she's not able to balance on that one leg and pull herself up and in, basically creating a different center of gravity for herself, we know we need to work on her whole body integration so she can develop a better foundation to do more complex lifts off. Just like before, we're only going to do 5 a side, so the goal is not to put the foot down or to touch, and not to go too fast. We want to demonstrate control during the rowing movement. Now the last one's the most fun, it's the rotational lunge. Now, we did a lunge before for strength and stability, now we're going to do one for more conditioning purposes. This becomes like our kettlebell swing or a squat thrust or burpee and body weight. So I'll have her demonstrate a few repetitions first. Now the eventual goal is to swing at about chest height and do about 30 seconds worth of work. Again, like before, you're going to make sure that the integrity of the exercise stays in place. If you can't do 30 seconds, then you're going to record the amount of repetitions. More importantly, if you need to work lower in the body, meaning maybe only working at pelvis height, meaning rotating side to side, I'm going to have her demonstrate a few repetitions. This is fine as well, and you're going to note where you're working from and the speed as well. As you get more stable and comfortable, you're going to work at higher levels because there's a greater load coming down as you work towards the chest height as the ultimate goal. But you're going to have to work on a lot of strength and stability to accomplish that goal. So now you see we're combining both strength, stability, athleticism, and coordination. So this is why it's called a milestone workout. In the upcoming videos, Christine's going to take you through some workouts that she and I have created in order to progress you to the level where anyone's able to achieve this level of foundation. If you can achieve these exercises and these sort of patterns, you're going to find yourself ready to progress to more complex movements and have more fun with your training. Right, Christine?
Absolutely.
So stay tuned at ultimatesandbagtraining.com for more.